Hey Facebook. All right, so I'm going to teach you how to go from this crazed death look where I have raccoon eyes. Yes, this is not eyeshadow. This is what my face actually looks like. We're going to go from death look to glam look. Death to glam. All right, so this is how it goes. Let's see if I can balance this because I did not take my thing out of the car. Maybe. See how many things I can pile up in front of the box. There. All right. So basically what you're going to start out with is your concealer. I'm using the color Organza. I usually use Velour. I like it better because it's got a little bit of a yellow undertone to it, so it gets out any darkness that I have, but this works because this is what I grabbed. So I take it and I just make a triangle under my eyes, and then I cover my entire eyelid with whatever's left on the brush. I'm going to add a little drop more to neutralize out all of that purple. Don't forget to prime your face first. I did that all at once and did not show that process. All right. And if you have any blemishes or whatever, you can cover that now too. Then what I did was I went and took my liquid foundation brush. Because remember, I've just concealed. So now I'm taking my liquid foundation brush with that little divot. And I'm taking BB cream because I'm going to the beach and I didn't really want to put on foundation. And I'm just putting a little drop in that little divot in the center. And just tapping it on. And then I'm going to blend it. I love the BB cream because it's very moisturizing in and of itself. I also always make sure you're moisturized. You don't need your skin all dry and stuff, especially in the summer heat. But that's why I really like to use the BB cream. It adds a little extra moisture. So just then and there, I've gone from looking like a crazed lunatic zombie to now a fresh face, just using two products, the Touch Concealer and the BB cream. I use the color Honey in the BB cream. Just make sure everything's blended in really well. Now you can go like this. There's nothing wrong with a nice fresh looking face. You don't need tons of makeup. I just decided I wanted to. Why? Because I'm going to the beach? I don't know, but I wanted to. So I'm taking my flat brush with the synthetic bristles and just putting in the Splurge eyeshadow cream in the color Skeptical. Don't be skeptical about skeptical. You can make it as dark or as light as you want. I tend to, it starts dark and then it lightens up. And you can keep it dark if you want, but that's not what I want. Because I'm going to the beach. All right, so I just patted it on. I'm going to scrape some of it off the brush because I use a little too much. I'm going to go into the Splurge eyeshadow cream from the Defend Innocence collection. That's how you know, because it's purple. And it's in the color Hopeful. It's that beautiful pearl pink. And I'm going to take just a drop of that. No, I'm just going to wet it. I use my rose water a lot just to wet my Splurge creams because I like when they glide on better that way. Because I only need a tiny little drop. And what I'm basically doing now is blending the two together. And it starts to look like Cruella de Vil with the half white and half light, I should say, and half dark. But it won't for long. I like to wipe off my brush, can you tell? Then what I do is I take my angled fluffy brush and I continue to blend. Blending is the key here. Now you can blend before. This is a little bit more smokier than the side now. You can blend before and then put the other one on and then blend that but this is how I'm doing it. So I smoke it out. Then I go back in with a little bit more splurge if I want it lighter, which I do. I did it in different lighting. It's a little bit different doing it here than it was at the kitchen counter where I started. I just like tap my brush, literally like you need the tiniest little drop. And you do it until you get it to the lightest shade that you want it. I just happen to want it like this. Then you take your Touch Concealer again. Again, this is a shade Organza. And you go right underneath your brow bone. So not only does this highlight your brow bone, but it blends in the harsh line that you created when you were going at it. Always make sure you put the tops on your splurge cream so they don't dry out. I mean, you can fix them, but nobody wants that. Nobody has time for that. Put the caps on your stuff. All right, so then what I do is I go back in with that angled fluffy brush, and I go into Addiction Palette 3 with this. You can also use your blush. This just happens to be what I'm doing. Or you can actually, you know what? Because most of you probably don't even have the angled one. I'll use a regular fluffy one. Use a floppy brush. Go into that pink. This color is called Tickled. You could use whatever color works for you. You can even use blush if you don't have a pinkish tone. And I just blend it nicely in the crease right there. You can also go back from the same palette if you haven't, use Ecstatic, or you can go into Addiction Palette 1, or just any browns that you have. And I'm going in with Forthright, which is this dark brown right here. I'm tapping it off, and I'm just patting it on the outside because I want to make it just a little bit more in a darker zone. Then I'm going to go ahead and take this kind of brush, stick with my brown in that Forthright color, and I'm just going to line it. Wing it out a little bit. And come down about the third of the way. All right. There you go. Easy peasy pie. If you really wanted to, you can go into Swanky and throw in a little gold down here, but it's up to you. That's really all I did. You can also take a liquid liner if you want. This is in the color Perfect. And it's not necessary, but if you want a little more drama and boldness, you can extend that lash line a little bit and darken it up. Go back with this little brush, whatever's product is left on there. If you don't have a brow pencil, I'm waiting for mine to come in because I reordered. Maddie broke mine and then I never had one, and now I just decided I needed another one, so. Because they are so much easier to work with, but you could just fill in your brows with it if that's what you got. And there you go. It's really simple to get that eye look. Then I go back in with my bronzer and an angled blush brush. And just, hi Odette. And I go under the jawline. And you can use if you have a contouring kit, you can use that as well. I don't have it up here with me right now. You could touch up anywhere that you want to. This is just my signature thing. All right. I take my bronzer and I go right over whatever I did to my eyes. It's just what I do. Every eye look that I ever do. I don't know why. I just like the little brown shimmery Look to it. Use whatever's left on the brush and just kind of rub it in. And put on your mascara. I mean, that's really all there is to it. It doesn't take very long to do. If I wasn't talking, I would have had it done in like 5 minutes. Talking makes just putting mascara on a whole like 2.5 minute process, and nobody has time for that. So no, it really doesn't take as long as it looks in the videos. I probably should have showed you what it looked like before and after with the close-up with the eyes, but that's all right. I always blow off the extra fibers because they fall in my eyeballs. Also, always make sure, especially if you have the Fiber Lash mascara, the transfer gel, you can actually take this. If you see it starting to get like clumpy and then looking yucky, you can take this, and you know, I should probably do a video of it. Run it under hot water. Oh, unless I'm doing it on boys. Sorry, I'm like, I see things, but I can't read them. Why? Ask him. Didn't his look amazing when we did Joseph in the Technicolor Dreamcoat? He didn't like my wing liner. Tell him what I said. Was my wing liner not good enough for him for Joseph? Anybody that's wondering what we're talking about, Odette's husband and I were very, very, very good friends in high school, and we did a Broadway play called Joseph in the Technicolor Dreamcoat, and I did winged eyeliner on his eyes because he was supposed to be from Egypt. But yeah, very simple. Oh, and I used the Defend Innocence collection lipstick in the shade Sitting Pretty. That's what I have on my lips right now. You can use whatever you want. I actually really love the lip bonbons. They're my favorite go-to thing to use over the summer, but I wanted to do a little something that was a little extra for you guys, especially because I'm promoting Defend Innocence. We really need to defend the innocence. We really need to get that out there, so I'm trying to use those products within all of the everyday things that I do so that you guys can see you don't just have to use them together. You can use them with anything. I hope you guys enjoyed that tutorial. If you'd like to see anything else, let me know. Tomorrow I will probably do a smoky eye with the Addiction Palette 1, which is the browns. We'll do like a brown summery smoky eye. Get ready for the fall. That's a big fall thing. It's the brown smoky eyes. But yeah, this is your look in the end. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions, let me know. If you would like to get the Defend Innocence or any other products that I used today, you can do so at www.glamnextdoor.com. Remember that 15% of everything sold for the rest of this month from me goes to help Maddie sponsorship for IJM. I hope you enjoyed. Bye. Hi, Natasha. Bye, guys.